It's a cold morning in the mountains of Cassandra, Pennsylvania, and the 4-hour drive certainly paid off with quite a bit of trains on the Norfolk Southern, ex-Pennsylvania Railroad, Pittsburgh line. Sit back and enjoy the video while we do all the work. Here we see a loaded coal train headed east with 2 EMD SD60Ms on the head end and 4 EMD SD40Es on the rear. The SD40Es are an NS-hosted rebuild, downgrading an EMD SD50 into what they call SD40Es. These locomotives were built specifically for helper service on the Pittsburgh line. Here is an empty coal train headed back from Baltimore to pick up more coal to ship to the buyer. Here is a pair of SD40Es headed back west to shove another train up the difficult hill. Amtrak 42 heads east from Pittsburgh on its way to New York. Here we see a line of coal hoppers hauled by 2 EMD SC80 Max. These locomotives were the first EMD locomotives with AC traction motors. Oil loads head east with a General Electric ET44AC and an EMD SD70 ACU for power. SD70 ACUs are a 6-axle 4,300 horsepower diesel-electric locomotive originally built by EMD and rebuilt by Norfolk Southern at its Juniata shops in Altoona, Pennsylvania. The first locomotive entered the rebuilding process in September 2015. They are currently being rebuilt from the EMD SD90 Max. Up next is a westbound double-stack intermodal train with a General Electric AC44C6M, General Electric ES44AC, and an EMD SD70 for power.
Traffic. We can tell what.
Later in the day, we head to Altoona to visit Norfolk Southern's Juniata locomotive shops. In 1875, the Juniata shop started a testing department for the Pennsylvania Railroad equipment. In following years, the PRR led the nation in development of research and testing procedures of practical value for the railroad industry. In 1905, a stationary testing plant was installed at Altoona, after originally being installed and used for locomotive testing in 1904 as one of PRR's system exhibits. At the Louisiana Purchase Exposition in St. Louis, locomotives tested on the plant included T1 steamer number 6110 and the PRR K4 steamers. Use of the testing facilities was discontinued in 1968 and many of the structures were demolished. Once realized that we can't see much from the ground, we take to the skies to see everything that's in Juniata shops.